Welcome back, my lovely Cancerians, to Fire and Water. We are going to dive into your next 72 hours timeless prediction here. Please make sure you're taking what resonates. These are collective style reads. Don't forget to check my other platforms to get more messages. And if you have Sag in your chart, check that out as well too, Cancer. So let's dive in. And we're going to first see what is your energy or the energy surrounding you in the next 72 hours here, okay? All right, high vibrational spirit, what is Cancerian's energy or the energy surrounding them in the next 72 hours? And you have Three of Swords and Eight of Swords here. I'm looking at the redness around her red dress, the heart, and immediately I'm just hearing Cancerians pull yourself together. Okay, and I feel like that's kind of like a pep talk that you're having with yourself here. You know, you could definitely be feeling very very heartbroken. You could be in your head a lot. You could be feeling very sad here. You could be feeling a little bit depressed here. You could be feeling a little bit anxious here. Eight of Swords usually feels like a tied down energy. You can be feeling mentally blocked and just really mentally exhausted, okay? But I want to tell you, even though the Three and the Eight of Swords, you know, it is a very devastating time that a lot of you Cancerians could be going through at this moment here, it is going to change, okay? You see the clouds breaking around this heart. The sword is not fully into the heart. It looks like it is, okay? She can get herself out of this, okay? There's a path behind her. So just to know that, you know, this energy, the situations that you are going through, Cancerians, this is temporary energy, even though it may not feel like it, right? Because for some of you, you could definitely been going through a lot of trials and tribulations for a very long time. And I can imagine that it's becoming very unbearable these days, and it's becoming very exhausting here, okay? And you know, for some of you Cancerians, you could definitely be feeling very alone here. You know, some of you definitely could be feeling very disappointed. I feel like there's a lot of energy of stress, and there's disappointment, there's anxiousness and anxiety of just really wanting things to happen. You know, and even this energy here, I just really feel like you guys are tired of feeling tied down and weighed down. You want to feel free here. And this tied down and weighed down could be things connected to maybe your finances, things connected to your life here, okay? So you could really in your emotions here, Cancerians, you know, in the next 72 hours here, okay? But again, you know, immediately I just heard that energy like pull yourself together. So it's kind of like this energy. I feel like you guys are going to do everything in your power to pull yourself together here, okay? So let's see what your energy is looking like with your finances and career here. Let me just say finances. I'm going to pull out a career card next. Excuse me. Cancerians energy for their money, finances, and the next. Ooh, look at that Magician. Yes. You even have Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you guys are going through it. I feel like a lot of your stress definitely could be tied down to you just wanting things to get better. You know, with your life here. Things to get better with your job or business, or could even be relationships. You know, maybe some of you have been heartbroken with relationships and things of that sort here, but you're going to break free here, okay? I love that the Magician is in your energy for your finances right now, because it is showing that you are going to use the tools of which you have, and you're going to make it happen. Now, I don't know. I just feel like there's a Cancerian out there that could be saying, what tools? I don't literally have anything right now to make anything happen. But you have you. You have your voice. You have that beautiful brain of yours. You're very smart. Even your words of what you say is really important, Cancerians. So I'm going to give you an example here. You're in the Three of Swords and you're in the Eight of Swords energy. You're probably in the Nine of Swords energy as well here too, right? And you can be saying to yourself sometimes, which is normal by the way, but you could be saying, I'm never going to get out of this hellhole I'm in. I'm always going to be working this job that doesn't pay me good, or I'm always going to be broke and not have a job, or my business is going to fail. I'm a failure, etc., right? I don't have any money to my pocket, right? Okay. Even if you feel in a moment that these things are true, the moment you change your mindset and you say, I'm rich, you know, I'm abundant, money is going to find its way to me because I'm attractive. I attract the money to me. Like as soon as you just start saying things like, you get up every day and you go, you know what? I'm going to be able to pay this bill. I'm going to be able to do this. You're going to see how the divine is going to listen to your commands, and it's going to bring that towards you, okay? You got to command what you want to come into your room, period. So I do feel like with this magician energy coming out here, this is actually good here because I do feel things as far as with your finances here, it's getting ready to take a major 360 change here. And also magician does show too of prayers and affirmations and intentions that you're setting out is going to be, answered here. Okay, so you have been like, praying for your finances to get better, to get out of this drought here. If you've been praying to get a better job here, if you've been praying to move or whatever you've been asking and praying the divine for, that is going to change into a 360 Cancerians, okay? Anything else for Cancerians? Next 72 hours here. Honestly, I feel like you're going to break free from this energy that you've been feeling here. Yeah, we have creativity here. If you've been kind of like blocked here with your creativity, or maybe you guys have some ideas of things that you're trying to do, Cancerians, and you don't know how you're going to be able to make this happen, there is something becoming available to you in the next 72 hours, and you're going to just be like, boom. Because the magician is a very wise person as well here too, and you're very smart here, Cancerian, so I feel like something's going to click, and you're going to be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to make something happen here, okay? So we have this energy of multitasking here, and I feel like this kind of could be some of y'all right now here too, while you're feeling, anxiety, burnt out. You could have small children, you could be a single parent here, and you could be thinking of ways to no longer have to struggle here. And I feel like that's what it is too, that you guys are tired of being sick and tired, and you guys are tired of struggling here. Okay, I feel like that's what it is. Look, bottom of the deck, job offer. See what I'm saying? It very much can be this here too. You guys could be having a job offer coming in here. This shows to me that everything's going to get better, Cancerians, okay? And I'm hearing to tell a Cancerian, you have to believe that you're worthy of the things you're praying and asking for, okay? Let's see the good news. Blessings is coming in for Cancerians in the next 72 hours. Sacrificial spirit here. We have 7 of Swords, Queen of Wands here. I feel like this is you as the Queen of Wands here. I feel like you are going to move on. You got a lot of swords here. So I feel like there's been a lot of things happening with action, like not being able to make things happen in time. There's been a lot of things going on mentally, with you, and you've been feeling mentally exhausted, physically exhausted here. But I feel like you guys are definitely going to break free from all these blockages and all these struggles here. Someone's been trying to sabotage something. It could be another fire sign here. And look, and you're at the bottom of the deck here, and it's just like you're gonna bounce back on top here. So I feel like somebody's been trying to sabotage something with you, Cancerians, but they can't sabotage what's in pursuit and what's in route for you. Yeah, look, the cups here. You could be going into business, or it could be somebody trying to sabotage a relationship. Maybe this Queen of Wands has been trying to sabotage a relationship with you and another significant other. There could be a past ex that's been trying to sabotage love for you, but I notice it's not a love read at all, but this kind of just gives me you and another partner here. Maybe another water sign. Or maybe you're going to be going into business with someone. But I feel like someone's been trying to sabotage something, but it's not working. Okay, they can't do it. No matter how many times they try, Cancerians, they can't do it. And they underestimate you. But they're going to find out how powerful and true you are here, Cancerians, okay? Make sure that you're loving yourself here in the next 72 hours, taking time for yourself. Self-care is very important right now. Cancerians, being very gentle because you are extra sensitive. Okay, you're very extra sensitive here, so just make sure that you're taking care of yourself here during this time period. Anything else for Cancerians in the next 72 hours? Look at that. We have new beginnings here, okay? So I feel like that's just a confirmation that your new life, the things that you want and you're praying for it, is still there. Okay? It's still on its way. It's still coming. Some of you have setbacks and rejections because you were being protected here, Cancerians. Okay? So I feel like there's a Cancerian that need to know that if you notice things kept getting pushed back or you getting rejected for things, it didn't have anything to do with you. It was more, it did, but it's more so like it wasn't your fault. It was more so you were being protected from something or someone here. Look, manifestations here, right with the Magician here. A bountiful time awaits you. Your wishes could manifest right before your eyes, and I definitely feel like you guys are manifesting a lot right now, okay? You're manifesting the right things that's meant to come for your highest good here, okay? Okay, my lovely Cancerians, I hope that some of all of these messages resonated. I thank you for your support here. I thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, and hitting that bell button, whatever you're doing to support me. I do appreciate it. And I will catch you guys again with another prediction style message here. Take care of yourself, Cancerians. Bye for now.